It's time for GMA3. The It Ends With Us battle
I thought we were friends.
We are friends.
isn't ending. Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni facing off in a New York City courtroom. We'll tell you what happened and what comes next. Trade up?
Trader Joe's has a bunch of beauty dupes.
How your average Trader Joe's products might rival some high-end staples at a deep discount.
This might be the best dupe I've ever tried.
So how do these skincare items stack up? We asked a dermatologist.
Let's go shopping.
Plus, we are California dreaming. For 50 states in 50 weeks, Becky Worley takes us on a trip along the California coast to see its natural beauty and meet some of its cutest and most resilient residents. It's time for GMA3.
I was born in California, so I try to feign I'm a California gal. I grew up in Michigan. Anyway, I'm Ginger Z. And I'm Morgan Norwood. It's so good to be with Dr. Tara Narula today. We're so glad that you can join us on this Baby Friday, this Thursday.
That's right. And coming up, Deals and Steals, Tori's back with some fan favorite brands we love, including Peppers and Bombas, with everything at least half off.
Also ahead, mom strength at the Olympics. The elite athletes who are also moms and going for gold, all in Italy. We're going to meet some of them coming up. Can't wait for that, but we do begin with Blake Lively, Justin Baldoni. That legal battle still heating up. The Hollywood stars once again in court today after failing a last-ditch attempt to settle their disagreement and avoid a trial. Rhiannon Alley is here with more. Rhiannon, the saga continues here.
Yes, the back and forth battle continues for these two actors, Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni, both accusing the other of misconduct while making their movie It Ends With Us. Now it appears likely it will head to trial.
It Ends With Us co-stars Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni heading back to court for the latest chapter in their legal battle. The two seen separately entering a New York City federal court for a settlement conference Wednesday, seeing if they could reach a deal before trial. Lively arriving first.
Blake, how are you doing today?
Followed by Baldoni and his wife shortly after.
Hey.
Attorneys for both sides giving 10 to 15-minute presentations before the actors headed to separate rooms with their legal teams, each side speaking with a judge privately. After nearly 6 hours, Blake Lively exiting. 15 minutes later, a smiling Justin Baldoni and his wife walked out the same way. No comment and no settlement. Baldoni's attorney, Brian Friedman, saying he believes they will go to trial.
Looking forward to it.
I thought we were friends.
We are friends.
Lively filed a lawsuit against her It Ends With Us co-star in December 2024, accusing Baldoni of sexual harassment and retaliation, touching her inappropriately during filming, and launching a smear campaign. Baldoni denies the claims and filed a $400 million countersuit that a judge dismissed last year. Baldoni also directed the film and alleges Lively tried to take over control of the movie. The ongoing legal battle drawing other A-listers into the drama. Messages from Lively's husband, Ryan Reynolds, and Lively's superstar best friend at the time, Taylor Swift, released as part of the case.
Now, Friedman said the two sides will be back in court today on a different matter, but did not give any deep details or elaborate on that.
Yes, so of course the saga continues, but are we any closer to having a trial date?
So they are expected to resume talks at some point to try to get to a settlement, but it appears that's probably not likely. So the trial is expected to start May 18th.
Wow, all eyes on that.
Going to be even longer. Thank you, Rhiannon.
All right, now to Americans carrying debt at record levels. Elizabeth Schulze is in Washington with the numbers as well as tips for paying down your own debt. Elizabeth.
Hey, Ginger. So these new numbers are pretty staggering, showing Americans are carrying more debt than ever before. The New York Fed says that total household debt reached an all-time high $18.8 trillion in the final 3 months of last year. So that includes mortgages, car loans, student loans, credit cards, which all hit new records. Credit card debt alone is now $1.3 trillion. And one warning sign there is that more borrowers, especially younger Americans and lower income households, are falling behind on their payments. We know that typically about 60% of credit card holders do carry a balance from month to month. And Bank of America data shows that there's this widening gap in card spending. So higher income households are spending a lot more than lower income households on non-essential categories. That's outside of groceries and gas. So this really underscores an uneven economy where those higher earners are accounting for an outsized amount of overall spending right now, Ginger.
Elizabeth, now what are some ways that people can start making a dent in those debt levels?
Right. So the first thing to understand here is your interest rate. For example, credit card interest rates right now, very high still, on average, near 20%. You can think of it this way. At those rates, if you've got $2,000 in credit card debt and you're only making minimum payments, it's going to take you 15 years to pay off your debt. You will end up owing $2,700 in interest. So that is on top of your original balance. You can always use a calculator online from websites like Bankrate to enter your card balance, your rate, and the ideal number of months to try to pay off an amount of debt. It'll give you a monthly amount. Then try to set up auto pay to stick to that goal. This does not have to be a full payoff, but creating that plan really can help cut down on those interest costs, guys.
Thanks, Elizabeth. Wow. Well, now to the Olympics. The Americans racking up some more gold medals. Maggie Rulli is covering all the action in Milan. Hi, Maggie.
Hey, Dr. Narula. Yeah, Jessie Diggins gave Team USA our first medal of the day with a bronze in the 10K cross-country skiing race. And Jessie was decked out in her famous glitter that she always wears. And she told us before the games that her grandma was training on the Stairmaster so that she could be there to cheer on her granddaughter today. And that, yes, she would be there in glitter. Well, it was also a huge night on the ice for Team USA. Jordan Stolz, who was expected to put speed skating back on the map for America, he delivered, getting his first gold medal of these games and an Olympic record. And in ice dancing, the real-life married duo of Madison and Evan grabbed a silver. That's in addition to the team gold from earlier this week. But guys, it was a tough morning in women's Super G. More than a third of the field didn't even finish, including Breezy Johnson, who took gold in the downhill just a few days ago. Now, she crashed, but it wasn't all bad news because she did get engaged at the end of the race. So some big congratulations for her today as well.
Took home some hardware, right?
She did.
Love it.
Crashed right into her future.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Good
Love
one.
that.
Well, coming up, the Avengers are assembled. Chris Hemsworth is giving fans an update on what they can expect from Avengers Doomsday. We'll be right back.
It is time for Pop News. Hannah Batal joins us.
Hey, you guys, it's time to scrub in. Are you ready for Pop News? Because we have our first look at the revival of Scrubs with the first trailer for the show. Check it out.
We do the most good we can in a single shift.
I don't know how we do this.
We'll figure it out. Let's go. I'll be patient. You can't do this on your own. Every doctor wants their hero moment. But most of our hero moments are different than in the movie.
I think it might be time to retire, Eagle.
Never.
No.
Okay, if that wasn't enough for you, I know. We also have an inside look at the new series with Will Gans. They're all reunited.
Oh, yes.
Will made a visit to the set where he got to hear from the stars of the show all back together again. That is next week on GMA, and Scrubs premieres Wednesday, February 25th at 8 p.m. here on ABC. It streams the next day on Hulu. It's just so good to see them all back together.
And all the original cast, all the nostalgia.
I remember watching that way back when I was in training.
Right?
Oh, yes.
Not as funny.
Not as funny.
I know. In your real life?
But not as funny.
No. Brings back all the feels,
Yes,
I'm
sad
sure.
memories.
And over in movie news, the Avengers are getting ready to assemble once again. And one of the original Avengers, the God of Thunder himself, Chris Hemsworth, is hyping fans up for Avengers Doomsday. During the premiere of Crime 101, he told Variety why he's so excited. Take a look.
It's incredibly emotional. It's incredibly powerful. It's going to blow you away, this one. It's I don't know how they do it.
Hemsworth will be sharing the screen again with his daughter, India, who is reprising her role as Thor's daughter named Love, who fans first met in 2022's Thor, Love, and Avengers Doomsday. Hits theaters December 18th. But yeah, that little snippet from him talking to Variety, I mean, I'm just like, we need a little more.
Yes, we do. Looking forward to that.
And finally, to a little girl with a cookie-selling dream. Earlier this week on GMA, we introduced you to Pim, the 6-year-old from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, who is the new Girl Scout cooking selling national champion. At the start of the year, she had a pretty modest goal, selling a few thousand boxes. I feel like that's a more than modest goal. But that was her goal because she wanted her Girl Scout troop to go camping and learn about wildlife. Well, last night, Pim's tally reached 78,000 548 boxes of cookies, nearly doubling the former record for one season. So how does Pim do it? Well, she knocks on doors, she gets on the phone, sends emails, hands out flyers, asks everyone at her church, and her parents help her leverage the power of TikTok with adorable videos like this one.
Hey, my name is Pim. Do you want to buy some Girl Scout cookies?
Yeah, I'm adding to cart. I'm obviously adding to cart. We also talked to Pim and her parent Lucas about how it all started.
You want to buy some Girl Scout cookies? My favorite's out of Thin Mints.
So, do you have fun with your friends?
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember when you saw girls selling cookies and said, I want to do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what started it, is she saw girls selling cookies at a booth when she was 3 and said she wanted to do that.
A true
Adorable.
entrepreneur.
A girl boss.
Yeah. Totally.
Love to see it.
Yeah, and she's not stopping there. She's setting the goal even higher. The next goal, 100,000 boxes. I wouldn't bet against her.
I will help her out.
box. Yeah, I'll take some Thin Mints.
Yeah, Samoa's for me.
Samoas, yes.
Good. More tag-alongs for you. I mean, really, they're all good.
Thank you, Hannah. That was really beautiful. And speaking of someone who's entrepreneurial, Tori Johnson is here. She's got deals and steals on more brands we love with fan favorites including Bambas and Peepers. We are back with Deals and Steals, and Tori Johnson's here with more brands we love. She is really bringing it with a lineup of incredible fan favorite products for all of us. At least half off. Everybody loves a Bamba.
Everyone loves Bambas. This is premium basics that really make an impact because this is the line, as you know, that for every item they sell, they donate a specially made piece specifically to people who live in homeless shelters. They've donated in this country more than 150 million items. Wow. I know our GMA family has had a lot to do with that because this is such a favorite. So we've got options. You and I were like oohing and eyeing over little teeny ones, reminiscing. So we've got from the little ones up to mom and dad, grandma, grandpa, everybody's covered with a big variety of styles, and they're all half price.
So good.
We love that.
We were having fun with Michael earlier in the floss.
Yes, we did have fun, but it's serious business.
It is serious business to floss.
So what I love about Flouse is that you push that one right there, 3 different speeds.
Can I try it?
You can. That one's perfectly clean. That's a brand new floss head that I put on there.
Oh, it's so minty and nice.
It's minty. You get that like satisfactory feeling of having like that those really clean teeth. What's also great is because of the handle, you can reach all the way to the back without having to like stick your fingers in your mouth, which typically is a frustration with flossing. Makes it super easy to use. This is an easy investment that your dentist will appreciate. Definitely a benefit for your overall oral health, and the starter kits are 50% off.
There's nothing that makes you feel more like a child than when you get in trouble at the dentist, like
right?
you didn't floss.
Yeah, exactly. And when you're trying to say, yeah, I floss, I floss every day, and they're like, no, you don't. No, you don't. They know. Peepers, one of our favorite eyewear brands. Someone picked out a couple options for you here. So what we love is not only do we have blue light glasses, sunglasses, there you go. Oh, those look great. Oh, there, and we got the other one's a little bit of a cat eye feel there. Anti-scratch, anti-reflective, UV 400 protection, so they not only look good, but they're also protecting your eyes at the same time. There you go. Oh, look at you. You got a little. There you go. She could do it all. Eyeglass model in your future.
Sure.
All 50% off from Peepers.
Thank you.
There you go.
Lovely.
All right, this is under outfit. So that top, you feel it is truly
like butter.
Exactly. It is their buttery soft fabric that kind of just snuggles your body. Really flattering fit. We've got all their brand new, all their colors. They're just really sensational. We also have their active shaping sports bra. This one's great because it's got nice wide straps, so everything stays in place where it should, but it's also a great moisture wicking fabric that feels good. Great support with no wires. That's another benefit from this line. Everything is half price.
Great.
Okay, for the car. So this is Drift. It's not your typical car air freshener.
No, I had the old school one hanging from the
Exactly, we all did.
Yeah.
So this is an upgrade. This is a little metal visor clip that would go right onto the visor, and then you clip on, you can either choose from the sustainable alderwood or an organic stone, all of which has been soaked in their clean fragrance. So you get these really phenomenal smells. Amber's my favorite, Teak's very popular too. A 3-pack is half price.
Yeah.
And it just every time you get into the car, smells fabulous.
please.
Okay,
Look who's
finally, we've got
Oh,
this
wow.
walking pad by Kingsmith. Oh, look.
Free shipping. Let me see what I can do. Yeah, let me see. Sorry.
So-
it's Meryl.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Walking or working, you can do it all on this. Walk and also while watching, talking, clearly making Hollywood deals, making your TikToks. But the seriousness about this is it's a cushioned walking belt that feels better on your joints, on your knees. It's designed to be something that you want to use, that's not painful to use, but is actually enjoyable. Goes up to 6.5 miles per hour. He's on
wow,
3.5
that's on a remote.
right now.
Yeah.
Yep, you got the little remote control there. And then when you're done, if you want, it will fold up for easy storage, but this is one you're gonna wanna keep out 50% off plus.
Meryl, the news is in. Free shipping. We got it for you.
Oh, 50%. Thank you, Tori. Thank you, Will. You're so good at that. We have partnered with these companies on these great products. You can get them at GMAdeals.com. That QR code on the screen takes you there. And coming up, social media calls them super dupes, the beauty products that fans say are just as good as the more expensive ones. Lori B's back to tell us how they stack up. Welcome back to GMA3 with a look now at a new ABC special on the love story between John F. Kennedy Jr. and Carolyn Bessette Kennedy, featuring rare archival footage and interviews about their relationship and life in the spotlight. Take a look at the trailer.
It was like a fantasy.
JFK Jr.
The world's most eligible bachelor.
He was a hunk.
Fun and adventurous.
He liked being the sexiest man alive.
Carolyn Bessette is effortlessly glamorous.
From the very beginning, they had a volatile relationship. And unfortunately, the cameras were always there to record it.
Carolyn Bessette was not someone who was prepared to be the wife of John F. Kennedy Jr.
I think she underestimated what that pressure was going to be.
They had glamour, they had tragedy. They are an unfinished story.
There just wasn't enough time.
John and Carolyn, Love, Beauty, and Loss. Tuesday night on ABC and stream on Disney Plus and Hulu. And watch Love Story on FX and Hulu on Disney Plus.
So again, if you want to see that, John and Carolyn, Love, Beauty, and Loss premieres Tuesday, February 17th on ABC and then streams the next day on Hulu and Hulu on Disney Plus.
All right, very fascinating now to what fans are calling super dupes. They're beauty products that people in social media say are just like some of their favorite high-end products, only for much less. We love that, right? GMA lifestyle contributor Lori Bergamato has those details. Hey, Lori.
Hey, Morgan, that's right. Beloved grocery store chain Trader Joe's, known for their affordable and loved by the masses food items, has recently gone viral for stocking what fans say are high-end beauty dupes at a fraction of the price. But are they really just as good, or is it all too good to be true?
Trader Joe's has a bunch of beauty dupes, so let's try them and see if they're just as good as the real thing.
Beauty enthusiasts are taking to social media with one grocery store chain's beauty products they say rival some of the more high-end staples at a deep discount.
I'm sorry, this might be the best dupe I've ever tried. And the fact that it's from Trader Joe's is just even more iconic.
So how do these Trader Joe's beauty items stack up? We asked board-certified dermatologist Dr. Maneeb Shah, who also joined in on the trend.
Let's go shopping. The ingredients are close to the same, not exact.
The main things that you're looking for is it to feel the same on the skin, have similar performance, and a lot of times a similar fragrance. The trouble is the performance is hard for you to know as the consumer.
First up, the Trader Joe's leave-in hair conditioner for $5.99 and the leave-in by Way for $32.
They're very similar, but then there are other ingredient callouts within the Way ones, which are a little bit more premium. They use a few more premium oils that are a bit more expensive.
Next, moisturizer.
Wow, they're very, very similar.
Fans of the Sol de Janeiro Delicia Drench Body Butter, retailing for $48, say the Trader Joe's Ultra Rich Body Butter is a good match for just $6.99.
They both lead with shea butter, which is an incredible butter on the skin. And so these are going to be nearly identical from an ingredient list, and it really is going to come down to that scent.
And lastly, a must-have for any skincare routine, sunscreen. Trader Joe's carries this daily facial sunscreen for $8.99. Beauty gurus say it's similar to the $38 Unseen Sunscreen by Supergoop.
They have that same invisible finish, which a lot of people are reaching for. We don't know if the SPF levels are going to be exactly the same in them. And so I can't be positive about the performance, but I will say that they do feel very similar on the skin.
We reached out to the companies and heard back from Sol de Janeiro, the maker of the Drench Body Butter, who says, "We don't compare our products to others. What sets it apart is the thoughtful blend of high-performance ingredients like our mood-boosting fragrance." Dr. Shah says dupes are a great way to save, but aren't always exactly a side-by-side comparison.
And so dupes are generally going to feel similar on the skin. It might have similar ingredients. The ingredients are not exactly the same, so you may fall short in terms of efficacy.
So can you switch to grocery store glam? Experts say these products often look, feel, and even smell similar to their more expensive counterparts. But similar, you guys, is not identical. While the price difference is hard to ignore, the performance is not always an exact match. They can be a smart way to save as long as you know they're not a perfect one-to-one swap. Guys?
Wow.
I love a good dupe.
Yeah, my daughter's going to love this.
Yeah,
Right,
tell
you
her all
said
about this.
you
You got to get her on that.
I know. It's a lot of money.
Doing coconut oil still, so I'm lost in the No dupe for that.
No. Well, now to 50 states in 50 weeks. We're counting down to the nation's 250th birthday with the visit to every state. Number 31 on the list is California. So Becky Worley is joining us from Eureka. Hey, Becky.
Guys, I feel like this is a dream assignment. I mean, I'm in the midst of these gorgeous redwoods, and the hard part about the assignment, though, is that I've been asked to describe the state of California. I mean, that's tough. It's huge. If you were going to drive from the north to the south, that's like driving from New York to Florida. We have the 4th largest economy in the world. We are the most populous state. But we're going to try, and we're going to do it in the form of a quiz. What do you really know about California?
But nothing comes close to the Golden Coast.
You sing about it in songs. You recognize it from films.
You stay classy, San Diego.
And those star-studded red carpets. But what do you really know about California? It's got cars, from animated, courtesy of the animation powerhouse Pixar, to the autonomous.
Hi, Avery.
By way of Silicon Valley, and is home to one of the big screen's biggest innovators, Lucasfilm.
I am your father.
And of course, the happiest place on earth, Disneyland.
To all who come to this happy place, welcome. Disneyland is your land.
In the span of one day in the Golden State, the ambitious can get first tracks on the slopes and make a sunset session in the surf. Maybe even alongside a furry friend in the state's multiple dog surfing competitions. Dude!
I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore.
And this ain't Kansas, but you might think you're in Oz when California poppies are in bloom. The state also boasts the highest mountain in the lower 48 and the lowest valley, along with the world's tallest living trees, giant redwoods. Some as tall as a 30-story building and more than 2,000 years old. I loved my bobblehead surfing and skiing. I love these guys. I mean, being in California and living here is a treat. And coming up here to Eureka and seeing these amazing redwood trees, it just reminds me of the wild and rugged side of California that many people don't envision when they think of LA or Hollywood or Silicon Valley. So it is truly a marvel to live in this state. We have so many national parks and so many amazing coastal places to view. And I have to say, we have amazing viewers who showed up and showed out for Good Morning America this morning. And my favorite sign, our trees are bigger than yours.
Thank you, Becky. Thanks, Becky. After the break, celebrating the life of Dawson's Creek star James Van Der Beek, who passed away at age 48.
Back now on GMA3, we are celebrating the life of James Van Der Beek. The Dawson's Creek star and father of 6 passed away at age 48 after a battle with colorectal cancer. Robin Roberts has a look at his life and legacy.
James Van Der Beek was launched into pop culture history nearly 3 decades ago to the tune of that iconic theme song, when he took on the title role of Dawson Leary in Dawson's Creek.
You can call me an eternal optimist. I have faith.
He'd play the angsty teenager in the hit melodrama for 6 seasons, becoming a household name alongside co-stars Katie Holmes, Joshua Jackson, and Michelle Williams. Van Der Beek passed away Wednesday morning following a years-long battle with colorectal cancer. He was just 48 years old. His wife of 15 years, Kimberly, sharing the news on Instagram, saying, "He met his final days with courage, faith, and grace," and asking for privacy for their family, including 6 young children, as we grieve our loving husband, father, son, brother, and friend.
What you and I have may never be simple. But that doesn't mean that we're not going to be scorching.
Van Der Beek would cement his heartthrob status starring as a high school football quarterback in Varsity Blues.
But we go out there and we give it absolutely everything.
That's heroic. Let's be heroes.
Then later, in The Rules of Attraction,
Lauren, I want to know you.
he wasn't afraid to poke fun at his Hollywood persona, playing a satirical version of himself in the ABC sitcom Don't Trust the Bee in Apartment 23.
People only see me one way. It's up to me to show them I have other swords in my belt.
No, we're not zoned for this. People are sitting on the sweetener bar.
It's pop-up theater. Can't be zoned for art. Here, hold those and get me a water.
Even taking a spin around the ballroom on season 28 of Dancing with the Stars. In 2023, Van Der Beek was diagnosed with stage 3 colorectal cancer. He sat down with me a year later, advocating for awareness and early detection.
My message would be, first of all, get tested, get scanned. Wherever you're at, wherever that diagnosis is, there's always hope. There's really so much we don't know about cancer and how to treat it. And people are discovering things every day, and there's a lot of research you can do. So I would just say, yeah, have hope, you're not alone, and you got this.
Giving credit to his wife for being his support.
You said that she has been your rock. How has she helped you?
She's, this is where I'm going to lose it. She's been amazing. She's really taught me what unconditional love is. And I'm someone who has always in the past tried to do everything for everybody. And never asked for help myself. And this has put me in a position of having to ask for help and having to receive help. And the beautiful blessing of that has been seeing how many people in my life have shown up.
Van Der Beek was open about the financial challenges of his cancer treatment, selling memorabilia from Varsity Blues to help cover expenses. On Wednesday, Kimberly sharing a link to a GoFundMe campaign saying James' medical bills have left the family out of funds. The campaign raising more than $1 million. His Dawson's Creek family has been by his side through it all, participating in a reunion fundraiser last September. Friends and co-stars paying tribute. Katie Holmes sharing this handwritten note on Instagram saying in part, "An appreciation for life and the action taken to live life with the integrity that life is art, creating a beautiful marriage, 6 loving children, the journey of a hero. I mourn this loss, with a heart holding the reality of his absence and deep gratitude for his imprint on it." Busy Phillips writing, "James Van Der Beek was 1 in a billion, and he will be forever missed." Mary Margaret Humes, who played Van Der Beek's mother on Dawson's Creek, remembering him as a gracious warrior. Close friend and actress Stacy Keibler sharing this image of the actor in his final days. In an emotional post, Keibler writing in part, "I will think of you every time I watch a sunset." On what would be his last birthday, Van Der Beek, aware of his own mortality, sharing this touching message with the world.
I am worthy of God's love.
simply because I exist. And if I'm worthy of God's love, shouldn't I also be worthy of my own? And the same is true for you.
Wow. Beyond worthy, beyond loved. Yes. We'll be right back. Let's go back to Maggie Rulli in Milan. She met some of the moms who are competing in Italy. Hi, Maggie.
Hey, Dr. Narula. Yeah, we got the chance to speak with some Olympic moms before the games. They all said the same thing, that becoming a mom and training to be Olympian, it's hard, but totally worth it.
In many ways, Olympic moms are just like parents everywhere.
Let's build a train. It was chaos, and it's kind of funny because as a new parent, like, especially your first, and you can relate to this, you have everything planned out. You have
and then nothing
everything
goes according to plan.
Of course.
Yeah.
Only they're planning for babies and for gold. Alana Myers-Taylor knows a little something about that. She's the most decorated Black Winter Olympian of all time and mom to 2 boys with special needs, 5-year-old Nico and 3-year-old Noah.
Did you ever feel like you made it back to what you were before having babies?
So I never really felt like I made it back. I still made it to a really high level, but I think a WNBA player said it best, is like each time you have a kid, you're on a different body. So after my first son, I was on my second body. After my second son, I was on my third body. And we still have moments where like the epidural like really affected my back. So it's still battling through that. I don't know if my body will ever be the same, tell you the truth, but it's okay. Like I could still do what I need to do with this third body that I have.
What was your physical recovery like?
Having a C-section alone and figuring out like how to breastfeed, how to do all this stuff. Like fortunately, I had a lot of really good people in my circle. So I would literally call or text them up and said, hey, how do you breastfeed during training? Like, what does this look like? Because I breastfeed before, and then it's not enough because the training sessions are 2 to 3 hours, and the kid's not with me, or how do I pump? How do I do all this at a track? Like, just trying to figure all this stuff out. Like, it was just chaotic.
Being mom and elite athlete means scheduling pregnancies around the Olympic cycle.
What did you have to do to make it to the Olympics, have a baby, recover postpartum, and be here today?
Yeah. So I had the baby, she was still pregnant, but we needed to keep competing. So I had to go back 7 weeks postpartum. You know, I was sleeping every 2 hours, breastfeeding, and then competing.
Oh my God.
Sisters Tara and Tabitha Peterson are on the women's curling team. Tara's son is 17 months. Tabitha's daughter just started walking.
I think I went back about 5 weeks postpartum, and you know, the hormones are still flowing through your body, and you're not getting a lot of sleep, and you're figuring out how to breastfeed and all that stuff, but you kind of just do what you got to do. The team was totally accepting and helpful and said, yeah, life is more important. You got to keep doing that, and curling will be there, and we support you.
Olympic moms doing both their jobs, like women's hockey player Kendall Coyne-Schofield. Her son Drew is 2.5 years old.
I had a vision and a goal of him not, getting older and looking back and seeing when my hockey career ended, and that being 2023, the same year he was born. I want him to know that mommy kept going, and he was the reason I kept going.
But making it all work is an Olympic feat in and of itself. Alana's 2 boys travel with her everywhere.
I want my boys to know that my dreams and my hopes and opportunities weren't limited because of them.
For the moms of Team USA, life can be full of messes. But for these 2 weeks, it's all about the medals.
Will Drew be there in Italy?
Yes, yep, he will. That was the goal. If I'm there, he's there. I think being able to put a gold medal around his neck would be the dream.
And all the athletes told us that they're all bringing their kids with them to the Olympics. They want them to be there to see them win, hopefully gold, but at least for the support. Guys,
Thank you, Maggie. Good luck to them all. We'll be right back. Thank you so much for watching. We hope you have a great day.